So I'm here at Zimbra in San Mateo. Okay, we're here with Satish at Zimbra. Satish, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Satish Dharmaraj, founder of Zimbra.
And Zimbra was sold to Yahoo
Zimbra's
for
not
a
part of
giant
Yahoo.
sum of cash. Listen, tell me what's going on in email. Now you're the email innovators, and you're going to bring email innovation to Yahoo and sort of expand your email universe. Explain what's going on in email right now and why it's been the least innovated area and the most important product really for a lot of people.
Yep. The reason why email is important is people spend more time on email and communications than browsing the web.
Mm-hmm.
And communications is basically the forefront of everyone's way of. It's the forefront of social networking, and it's the way people really connect with each other. And so, email being a pivotal part of the communication suite, we felt that when we started Zimbra, we felt that was an area, and this was back in 2003 before even Gmail was launched. We felt that there was no innovation at all in the email space.
And why not? Why wasn't? Because everyone was focused on the browser?
Well, everyone was focused on the browser, and the email space was already written off. It was already won,
mm-hmm.
Everybody came to on the business side. Exchange was dominating, and on the consumer side, there was obviously Yahoo, Hotmail, and AOL,
mm-hmm.
and there was nothing more to be done there. But people don't know what they don't know, and there was a lot of things that we could have done with email. And then there was also with Web 2.0, there was also technologies that came into play. So things like Ajax that basically allow you to create an email interface on the web that's as rich as Outlook,
right.
And as well as the web and the internet becoming ubiquitous everywhere. Really, browser-based email with data hosted in someone's data center became more of a possibility than it was in the 90s and in the early 2000s.
So you're making it look like email, but in a browser experience, so you can widgetize it and put all sorts of applications hanging off of it.
Absolutely. So that was, bringing it into the browser was step one, and then step two was opening up the API such that you can bring in web services was also turning a corner in 2000, and so bringing in data from different applications or web sources using web services and bringing it all together into your communication portal and keeping your information at your fingertips. That was what we started out doing. Also innovating in email features like threading and search. And bringing in snippets of information from
So say you could click on a date and it could go to your calendar. You could click on a flight and it could go to a flight tracker kind of thing.
Exactly, that kind of stuff. That's what we started doing, and then we innovated on things like calendar, bringing overlay calendars
right.
using CalDAV, open APIs,
right.
documents, bringing in spreadsheets and Word documents together, putting it all together into one suite, such that it's if you will, if it's the super rich Outlook. I hate to say Outlook. It's like what Outlook should have been,
right?
But on the web, and bringing it all together.
Outlook should have been a lot of things. Yeah. But why did that not happen? Again, why did people write email off, even though it's the most important, probably one of the most important things people do all day?
Yeah, people got after the Web 1.0 bubble, when email was a big thing, and Hotmail and Yahoo Mail and AOL Mail came into the picture. After that, once the businesses and EDU space was conquered by Microsoft Exchange, and people thought that email is a closed chapter. Well, what people were missing was consumers and businesses really wanted something that could increase their productivity. I felt that processing hundreds of emails a day, dropping
right.
emails, people sending emails saying, hey, I sent you an email last week, what happened
right.
to it? Things like that. Conversations and search solves problems like that. And bringing people's information to the fingertips, that was more, you find something in your email, you cut it, you
right.
go open a browser, paste it into the FedEx.
Yeah, it's like churning butter. It's like
exactly.
I'm still like that's the kind of I feel like
yeah.
with email. So what are you going to do now? Why did you sell to Yahoo? What was the?
Well, we felt that we were at a good place with respect to the technology, and we did really well with where we were in the email space. We were winning a lot of business, but we also felt that we needed a larger ad backing kind of player, right. Such that when we go and sell, we were selling to ISPs, EDUs, and businesses
against Gmail,
Gmail and Microsoft Live and
right.
Microsoft Exchange.
Right.
On the business side of things, it was much easier sale because it was based on features and price point. On the ISP side of things, it was more a struggle because the ISPs wanted to give email away for free, which
Right.
which was ad supported. We didn't have an ad network,
Right.
and so that we went into these accounts where we would sell email at a particular price point per mailbox, while our competition would come in and sell it at no charge.
Right. It's
And
called free.
It's called free.
Right. So you need an ad network to back it up. So you see ads being a big part of email going forward?
Yeah, in a certain segment of the market, I think I still think that ads won't play a role in the larger businesses, but in the ISP space, in the consumer space, we think that that'll play a bigger role. You get richer functionality and features available at no charge, free.
Right.
And
do ads work in email? I think they do. I think people write it off, but I think actually you should follow the person, not the function.
Absolutely. I think, if I get let's take more than email, like calendar. If I'm having a party and, it's a party, it's a summer picnic.
Right.
There's a lot of things that you can sell in and around that. There's a lot of things you can learn from calendar appointments, from documents. So if I have a soccer schedule, right, then they know that I'm a fan of soccer, right, and things like that.
You don't want to be too creepy, although at the same time they're following you around on the regular web too. Then there's creepy Facebook, which follows you everywhere. So what's going to be the next innovation in email? Video? What's besides advertising?
Yeah, I think I think that things like unified messaging, which I think is an overused kind of a term. I know it's been around for a long time, but we really haven't seen it play in a big way in the mass market. You and I don't have a phone number that we give out, but I think bringing in fax and voice into email, because it's still a pain. Yahoo just introduced SMS into their mail, which was great. We have SMS integrated pretty well in Zimbra as well. And
but it's not integrated. You're right. Integration is still, it's been around forever, but it's not been solved.
Absolutely. So I think bringing video mail is another thing, right? We do have Zimbra has a video mail, Zimlet, but integrating video mail, voice, numbers, fax, chats, bringing it all together, documents, and the social experience. Really, I really think that
absolutely knowing who you're emailing.
Yeah, knowing who you're emailing, because I look at my inbox and today I see inbox date, by date received. I want to see inbox by relevant people. I want to see mails from people who I care about first, and then about. So bringing the social experience into mail is going to be a huge part of what's going to happen next.
Great, Satish, as usual, you're a genius. Thanks.
Thanks, Kara.
Okay, this is you, Satish, and the famous Elvis Gold suit. Do you know I happen to be a giant Elvis fan? I've been to Tupelo.
Oh, really?
Not many people can say that. So, Satish, this is the offices?
These are the offices.
These are the offices, which were in San Mateo. They're going to move to, this is another typical Silicon Valley office, not so different than anything. But you guys are going to be moving down to Sunnyvale.
These are the boxes that we're going to use.
Right, you're going to go. Wow, it's so nice to see boxes not being used for layoffs right now. Anyway, so you're going to be moving when? Soon?
This month.
To Sunnyvale. To Sunnyvale. That exciting campus at Sunnyvale.
Exciting campus.
With the Yahoos. Do you have to have purple as a decor? Unfortunately, you do. Sadly for you. So this is very typical of a Silicon Valley office. Oh, bye, Elvis. See ya.